Welcome to Dad's Drafts.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts. As you can see, we're going to do another premiere draft of Duskmourne House of Horror. Now, if you like what I do, feel free to click some buttons, but most importantly, leave some feedback if you see me make any misplays or maybe mispicks during this draft. I am here to learn, I'm eager, so please do let me know. Now, as we get ready for this, I would like to shout out to all my patrons, which I don't have, and to all my new subscribers, which I got none of in the last weeks. This last seed is going to take its time, it seems. Wow, in the last second. Alright, well, we opened the best rare in the whole set, I think. Also Arabella, which I think is pretty good. This pack is very strong, but Ghostly Dancers is an easy pick. It's a 2/5, which goes in the red-white if you like it, but other than that, it's a flyer. You think it's overcosted, but when it enters, return an enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand or unlock a room of door you control. So it's a free unlock thing, plus, and that's the most important one, when an enchantment you control enters the battlefield or whenever you fully unlock a room, create a 3/1 white spirit creature token with flying. So if you have a room laying around and you play this, you can unlock a room and you will right at that moment get the 3/1 white spirit token. This card is bonkers, and I hope we can get into some kind of Eerie deck. Now, speaking of Eerie, that's Victor. Now this would set us into white-black, though white-blue is also a decent color combination. There's no real great white card that I'm missing, so it's either Victor or the Murder, or maybe the Bottomless Pool. I think white-blue might actually be better in this stage, so I'm just going to take this. I'd like some cheap enchantment stuff to go with this and survival, so stuff that puts stun counter on things or whatever. Wow. Meathook Massacre. Underwater Tunnel is a cheap enchantment. Unable to Scream is, I think, the best one to take when you manifest dread. I don't think we will be, for as much as this deck looks like. Now, there's not a lot of white, which does worry me. There's an Unsettling Twinge, which I like, but I should probably take Fixing Highly, because if I end up in two other colors, I will actually splash for this. So imagine I go blue-black, then I will splash for this with double white, even though it's not really called a splash then. Another Bottomless Pool is nice. There's a Fear of Surveillance. I think a 1-mana bounce spell with upside is amazing, so I will take the Bottomless Pool. So we've got the late, we've got the beginning and the slowing down. Now all we need is some white-blue enchantment care Eerie stuff. And maybe something to keep these Ghostly Dancers alive. Now I've got no idea how I would get a enchantment card from into my graveyard. But maybe I could keep my eyes open for that. And imagine you have Locker Room. I mean, not yet unlocked, and then you play this. It's just a free unlock, which is crazy. Razorkin Needlehead does a lot of work, but I'm going to take another Unable to Scream. Maybe we'll end up with only one creature in our deck. would not be advisable, but would also be very bad. Alright, well, I will take the Apparition here. I think it does the most. It cares about Eerie, and it has a big booty. So I like big booties, and I cannot lie. I'll take the Fear of Failed Tests. It's an enchantment. Now, I would like some 2-drops and 4-drops, of course, but at this point I'm just trying to make sure that people on the other side of me are not going into the blue-white Eerie deck. And we might still end up in black-blue with the Ghostly Dancers as a splash, quote unquote. There's a Meat Locker. I like it. Now, I would also not mind one of these, but I think putting some stun counters and stuff is just great. So we have the late game. Now we just want 2-drops, some stuff to finish. Well, I think it's not even once a turn. Imagine you play this and then you have 2 cheap enchantments that you can play, or cheap rooms you can unlock. It's just, I think it can do so much. As I said, we didn't see a lot of white, so maybe in pack 2 we can pick up a lot of white. Another Unable to Scream or an Underwater Tunnel. I think I'm going to take this tunnel. I'll take a somewhat mediocre 2-drop. Now this Underwater Tunnel, wow, well, another one. The Underwater Tunnel, with the Surveilling, we can actually get faster to the Dancers, and we can put enchantments into our hand. So blue is very open. We could end up in mostly blue, as it seems. Now I do need some higher end creatures. Hello, Mr. Balloon Boy. Now we will not be manifesting Dread, which is a shame. But I think the Cult Healer, since I think we will end up in blue with white preferably. I think the Cult Healer will be a lot of survivability. If we have this and we can just bounce something or stun something, it can attack for free, which is amazing. It's a walk-in closet. When you unlock this door, you may cast spells from graveyard. Okay, well, I think someone's going to be very happy with that, but I'm just going to take the Fear of Surveillance. It does what we want. Now, I don't think we will see any Gremlin Tamers. Hardened Escort or a Peeper. I think I'll take the Peeper here. There's also a Scorching Dragonfire, which is very nice, but I just want to sell ourselves into blue-white. I'll do a Fear of Immobility. Now, I wouldn't mind one of these two to come around, but I think we need some bodies, and this body can, you know, slow the opponent down. The plan is to eventually win with our flyers. Draw a lot of cards, bounce some stuff. Do we care about making something unblockable? Or do we just want a 2-1 flyer? I think we want a 2-1 flyer. I mean, it entering tapped won't hurt us that much, because I hope we can stop the opponents from going aggressive or going big. Now some 4-drops would be nice. I'm not even sure which 4-drops would be nice. They have really outdone themselves with the art. I mean, all the fear cards are just somewhat creepy, but that's the whole idea, of course. Wouldn't mind the hard counter spell. Our enchantment count is 10. I'll just take this. I know there's also fear of immobility, but I think we need more mid-range stuff. Wouldn't mind a twist reality too. I'll take the Megalodon, I think. Can help us get lands. Man, this is so open. I think I'll just take this. I mean, I know it's not counters, but these can really, really add up with all the rooms that we have. I will take this, but I don't think it's great. I mean, there's no... Even this cannot help cast it, right? Spend this mana only to cast enchantment spell, lock it or a permanent face up. No. There's no discounts in this set, so I think this is just pretty much too expensive. But I'll just put it at a 4 slot for now. Wouldn't mind more cult healers and apparitions. I do like that. Bounce something, counter something. I want our deck to be so full with enchantments. This is a very nice card, but it's not in our colors. Now there's a removal spell which I will take. Orphans of the Wheat is okay, but not in this deck. Wouldn't mind one of these for some fixing, but I'll just take the removal spell. Charge Mage Rescue, yes please. This one might come around. Or the Glimmer Burst is also very nice. I'll take the rescue here. I want to keep our top end alive. Oh my goodness. I think it's the worst one of all, but seems like no one likes him. Or at least no one's black. I like this very much. Now I have no idea how this deck will go. How it will work. I think we're okay with creatures and tempo. This will hopefully be a 3-mana spell most of the times. I would like some more 2-drop enchantment creatures, for instance, Fear Surveillance or whatever. Oh, that's also very nice. Love the Underwater Tunnel too, but I think this will do so much work. It's an enchantment, it's a removal spell. Gives us lifelink, gives us a ward. Yes, please. Now we do need to do some cutting at some point. There is another counter spell. There's also a Shepherds, which I will take, I think. This might be good in our deck too. I think I'll take this and probably get rid of that. Of course. That's just funny. I want to be full control. Would like a Glimmer Burst, but I think one might come around. Megalodon, sure. I think I'll play one land less with the 2 Island Cyclers. I'm not even sure though. We have some ramp. I don't think I will play that now. Just to make the deck a bit more, what do you say, reliable, I guess. Well, too bad we didn't get any Gremlin trainers. I don't think I will play the Prowler. I do need to cut something, I think. Maybe I don't need the Seized Slumber. Okay, well, I think I'll just play all the big dudes. We have 2 counter spells, so it would be pretty good to have some land cyclers, which we can keep behind. But now we do need to do some cutting. Don't think I will need that actually. I want all the enchantments. It's an enchantment. I don't think that will happen a lot. I would like to keep those. I am going to go down 1 plains. Oh, so much to cut. Non-creature spells on the 2-drop are extensive. I'll just get rid of 1 counter spell. Love the apparition stuff. Don't need that. I'm so bad at cutting. I'll get rid of 1 of the underwater tunnels. Alright, blue-white. Now, we didn't see any of the Gremlin trains, which I've said a few times now, but I think that if you actually get to maybe first pick those, they're just amazing. They do so much work. Let me just turn my mic a bit. Alright. Yeah, well, this just happens. It feels as if it happens to me more than others, where my opening hand is most of the time just the lands of the color which I don't need. So 1 more plains and we could be on. Okay, well that's not a plains, I'll just play this. He might counter it, but that's, if he wants to counter that, that's fine. Oh. It's because I wanted to lose all the abilities. Now, I would like another plains. We are drawing a lot of lands. That is something that I am probably going to... Okay. I am going to do this first. The reason being, if he actually manages to kill my apparition or whatever, I can get it back with the... can get the enchantment back with the ghostly dancers. But any cheap enchantment that we have now, one of the rooms or whatever, would be amazing, so that I can get this going. Or maybe play a room first and then unlock it. Yep. Well, he is tapped out. And that is a cheap thing. So let me just think. I can play this. Do I want a flyer or do I want the free? I think I want the flyer. Now, if the dancers actually live, I would be very, very amazed. If they actually stay alive, I can keep it alive with this. But I think he's going to fight it or whatever, but we still have 5 in the air. And with this we could bounce the ghostly dancers and... The owner target artifact shaman control shuffled into the library. Oh, he shuffled my library. I must say, I am not really fond of that, sir. Okay, well, let's just cash in, I think. No hidden reach creatures, so... Okay, good game. Wow, him shuffling that was just very annoying for us, but, you know. That would have been nasty, though. Just bouncing the what is it? The ghostly dancers and the cheap room, and just do it again. Alright, Samp. We have them again. Depending on how many lands we draw, I might actually just cycle this, because we do have some top-end plays. I don't even know if I already had set a low. Oh, okay. Maybe I did. I love the... I think the, as I said before, I think the screen stuff is very, very busy and stuff, but I do like the little Yawgmoth thing. I think I am going to plane cycle those. Simply because I want to make sure that I get to my 5 mana soon enough. This one first, it does more damage, or at least it could do more damage. Okay. Now I am going to be more careful with them having blue when I play my dancers. Okay, that's fine. Okay. That is annoying. It has ward 2. Yeah, that's very annoying. I could play the Ghostly Dancer, but I'd rather not. Yep, that was not a turn where we could do that much. I mean, now I would play this 5 mana card because I can get in for 1 damage. But the Lionheart Glimmer is very annoying. Turn to untarget creature. Okay, so I could bounce that, but that's not very useful. I am not sure what to do. I could bounce that. So I think I'm just going to do this and Island Cycle. Play it. Okay, well, sorry about that. So I played the Bottomless Pool because I think bouncing a 5 mana creature will be most impactful. And now if I draw another land, I can actually play the Ghostly Dancers, unlock that room, and also play the Stay Hidden to get a flyer. So I am going to record this in 2 episodes because the missus needs me. Okay, well that does somewhat kill our plan of attacking, even though that doesn't. Okay, so I'm just going to play this. He doesn't have blue. I will unlock that door. I will play Unable to Scream on that. Get some more flyers, get some more damage, and then get some cards. That was a very nice top deck, Unable to Scream. Wow. Maybe he has the board wipe to kill all untapped creatures. Okay. Doesn't seem like it. And if he plays the Glimmer again, I will just bounce it again. Alright, he will... Okay. I don't have a counter spell. So... Yep, that is very annoying. I think I just want maximum value of getting... Oh, I should have played it the other way around. Oops. There's no point now. Let me just attack first and get some cards. We'll get a card. shouldn't have used that on the Prowler, to be honest. Okay, good game. So next time you see me, you could probably see me in other clothing. I am now being dismissed. So see you in a bit. Alright, and we're back. That was my wife, and it was quite serious, so I had to quit for that moment. Well, that's what a dad has to do every now and then. So we're back with a somewhat interesting deck, I must say. This I think is pretty neat. I will keep this again. We have the Ghostly Dancer, so I will just keep this. We can surveil lands to the top, play this on turn 3, and then probably deal some damage. And you know, we can use this one as a way to kill anything that deals damage harder than these apparitions. Now, I did expect these to be counters, but I think that would have been so overpowered in the set because there's so many enchantments and stuff. I am going to keep the 1, and I'll put that away. And then we at least have a 2-drop, but it might not be smart. Maybe I just have to ditch that one too for a land. But at least now we have some kind of pressure, unless he kills it. But putting a counter on this when the trigger would have been too great. There we go. Simply because it happens so much. Now we can play that one on turn 3 and put some more pressure in the air. We might actually be able to raise this with this one and the stay hidden. I don't expect we will play the Ghostly Dancers anyway soon. I won't block this. I don't mind taking 2 damage. Okay, now I could silence both of them, but I think I just want to put more power on the board, do I? I think this will deal a lot of damage next turn, so let me see. This one loses all abilities. I am actually just going to silence what they have. And hope that this way we can outrace them. Now next turn I can play the apparition and the turn after that unlock this, or I could unlock this and then deal another 4 in the air. Now they did find their second color. I was saying something, I don't even know what I was saying. I was talking about something, doesn't matter. Now I assume they have a somewhat big play. But this clown, I know it's only a 3-drop, it can deal so much damage, it's crazy. I had this one with the red-white get 3 gremlins. If you have this on an empty board, or at least a board where someone cannot block, and you play the gremlin card, this gets 3 triggers. So it suddenly is an 8-3. That's just bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Okay, well, that's fine. Or unlock a door. Okay, so I will just play this one. Next turn we can deal 2, 4, 6 damage in the air and have lethal the turn after that. Or if we draw another land, I think we'll just play this and then we'll go absolutely crazy. We'll unlock the room, get an Eerie trigger. Flyers for days. Now let's be honest, if I hadn't done this, we might be dealing more damage now. Oh, that is annoying. Okay, yeah. Well, this is why the clown is so terrible. I will not block this, but this is a problem. I think we have to block that. He will drain us 5. Oh, this is going to be so terrible. We can make this a 2-3 at instant speed. I fear we have to do some unfortunate blocking next turn. Because this thing is just going to drain us. But I'm going to block that one. We cannot... I might be able to kill it with the Charge-Mage's Rescue. But I'm just... I think I have to do this. He gives the Clown indestructible. Okay, he gives the Arabella indestructible. That is annoying. So I'm just going to block like this. And see what he does. Yeah, this is going to be very difficult. The life gain just swings so much when we... I mean, now we can no longer race. I'm just going to put this on the fly. And hope we draw a land. We do. That gives us some buddies. If this happens. And some damage. But I'm not sure if it is actually enough. He will gain 6. We do have to block something. I assume he has nothing. Oh, okay, never mind. He also deals 6, of course. That was a... I don't think we could have done anything against that. Forgive me, just opening a can. Now, what I could have done is maybe just get rid of the Clown only and keep up the other enchantment for instance, a card like that. But then I didn't use all my mana efficiently enough. So maybe I should have done that. I should have maybe kept the Unable to Scream for a card like the Arabella. Or I could have kept the other one for the Arabella. So either way, I think red-white is about the worst that we can actually play against. Especially if they have life gain. Currently waiting. Which is fine. Entering match. Return some enchantments to target creature or enchantments. Okay. So let's not forget to open with double blue. Alright. Well, we couldn't counter that anyway, so... we do have a decent curve. I think I'm just going to counter anything that he plays, if he plays anything. That is an enchantment card, and I think that's a very, very important one to counter. Alright, I think I'm just going for the somewhat life gain situation here. Depending on what he plays, of course. Okay, well, in that case he can just... let me think. It's not the best use of my mana. Maybe I'm being too aggressive. But I think I'm going to do this. And then keep up both shard Mage's Rescue, and I can always island cycle this one. Okay. So I think this is okay. Now he might have something, but we still have the Shard Mage Rescue. And I think this is a nice tempo play. He will probably block, but we will use the rescue since he only has one red up. Now next turn, if he doesn't play a great blocker, we can get in with these two. Make this unblockable. So as long as he doesn't play anything that can kill this. Okay, well that happens. He probably should have attacked first. Might as well play the land. Now let's hope we draw some action instead of lands. Would be great. Oh my goodness. What do you do? Mill 4 cards, then you may return a non-avatar creature or card or planeswalker card from graveyard to your hand. Okay. Oh, I should have played the Fear of Fail test. Oops, that was 1 damage. Too hasty. Too hasty. So he keeps milling 4. He cannot keep doing this forever. I am not going to block right now, because I think we have a decent attack with these two. Now I might actually just sacrifice the Clammy Prowler just to get 2 cards. I don't really mind that. That's nice. So I can take some more damage, and whenever he attacks he mills 4. He cannot keep doing that forever, but I cannot take that much damage, so I am actually just going to cast this on the Fear of the Dark, and I will let him attack me for a bit, because I don't care him milling. And now this has lifelink. But he might kill it. I know the ward helps a lot, but... Oh, now he has reach. Okay. And we keep drawing lands. I am just going to... He might double block that. Yep. That was to be expected. No, I think I'm just going to kill the reach creature, even though that gives him some life. Let's manifest Dread. That was a removal spell, that would have been nice. So we have to survive 3 more turns, assuming that he keeps attacking with the thing. And I am just going to block the 3/2. And of course, is it any creature? Oh, I thought from among them. Let's just try it like this. Okay, we gain some life. Now he can do one more attack. I really hope to be drawing some action, otherwise I'm just going to be very sad. Okay, well, that is nice. Now any of the rooms would be great. Or maybe even the dancers. Oh my goodness, what do you do? Oh my goodness, what do you do? Wait, let me read. It has delirium. Put 2 counts on 1 or 2 target creatures, okay. Whenever is dealt damage, it deals that damage to target, not the target. If a player is dealt damage this way, they can't gain life for the rest of the game. Wow, that's nice. That's actually what I was looking to do. Yeah, that was a strange attack. Now we have 2, 3. There's 2 more, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the air. We can bounce that, and that has haste. So I am just going to bounce the Grasping Longneck. Unlock that. Oh, that's very nice. I just want to play safe. He has 3 more cards. He cannot attack with the Bill Merc. This is about... Oh, alright. Well, he has 2 of them, apparently. Let's just draw some cards and discard first. That is nice. So we can just make that one unable to scream. And then he gains 2. Okay, good game. Wow, that Screaming Nemesis, I've never even seen that card ever. I think it could have been very good against us. But at least we drew some action. So we are actually 3-1. Let's keep this going. Now, I really like this set. I think it has been the best set in a while. Better than Bloomburrow, better than Modern Horizons 3, more balanced. It feels like if you want to play an archetype and it is open, you can actually get a decent deck together which matches up with the other archetypes. Well, this is a very nice curve. Don't think I want to play this too soon. So you can make something work in pretty much any color that you like, which I think is great. I mean, I know the red-white deck is probably the strongest, but hey, what else is new? But you can win against the red-white deck with any other color if it was open enough and if you got some decent cards. It's not like it was with what's it called, Modern Horizons 3. Once you get the Chrysalis, oh well, good game. Yep. I want to have the Unveiling Vessel first before I start killing stuff or whatever, but this is annoying. That is very annoying. I think I might actually have to do something with that. It's very bad to tap that. Manifest Dread. I want to play the Vessel for maximum value. I will keep that. I hope he blocks. Well, of course he doesn't. So, will he attack with that is the question. Okay. He must have a removal spell to attack with that, because I will just block with the Fear of Surveillance. And if he uses a removal spell on my Fear of Surveillance to get through, that's also fine. Okay, well. He must have something, which is fine. I mean, we can make them unable to scream. I don't want this anymore. I put the planes on top. So now he will manifest Dread. But we can pretty much pop off now. Okay. Now let's see. I'm just going to make that unable to scream. And I'm going to tap that for a while. And now even if they kill this, I will already get a, what was it, a 2/2 flyer? And it will be more next turn if he doesn't do anything to our vessel. And he can just keep taking lands, I don't really care. I mean, yeah, that is annoying. Can we get in with some damage? Do I offer the trade? I will get a 3/3 flyer. I will do this first. I think I might just offer the trade. A 4/4 flyer is fine. I will take both. Target creature and/or enchantment you control. So I could bounce these. I think that's pretty decent. Now the fact that he doesn't block with the face down card and is probably going to attack with it means that it's probably a good card. Because otherwise he would have blocked. So next turn we can do Fear of Immobility, and this is 5 counters. We could also do Unable to Scream and this door. So it was actually a useful creature. So the counter stays. So if I put Unable to Scream, this is a 1/3, which is not great. So I think I'm just going to do this. And now he might actually block with the Cartographer, but the Unwilling Vessel now gives me a 5/5. And we have a nice booty. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, Well, I wish I could have countered that, but I think I had to use a Fear of Immobility first, but this thing is just crazy. He'll get a 7/7. And I cannot do anything about it, because this is not instant speed, nor do I have the mana. Okay, 7/7. This is when it dies? Yeah. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is pass turn. Let them attack. They know we have something. Block with the Fear of Immobility, or maybe with the Unwilling Vessel. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, this is a tough board to play against. It is a freaking insect too. Okay. Yep. Oh, well. I don't think there was anything else I could do. Wow. We can get in for 5, but he can just deal so much more. Yeah, otherwise I could have, you know, returned his 7/7, but it's whatever. I mean, we didn't draw any of our bombs yet, and I don't think we will. And even if we will, I think it will be too late, because now we have to do jumping. 7/4, and he will deal 1. I think we're still dead if he goes out with everything. Block the 2 biggest ones and we'll see. I think we're still dead. Exactly 7, I guess. Or 8. Alright. Three and 2. Now I do think that this deck could have more in it, but I'm not sure if I can actually get it out. Maybe I should be more patiently and just see if we can dig for the Ghostly Dancer and just make that our whole plan. But he had so much stuff. Alright, 2 Storm Path. Let's do this. Alright, well, we got a bomb. We do have some plays, not a turn 2 play since we lack double blue, but maybe we can. And we're on the draw, so let's just hope he's not red-white. Alright, well, he is red, but we can silence some stuff. He's red-blue. I think I'm just going to counter whatever he plays. I assume he's playing creatures and enchantments. Yep, I am going to counter that. Okay, so next turn we can either put some more stuff on the board or actually use some removal on anything that he plays. We don't have any enchantment cards in the graveyard. We could if we use this. But that will be 6 mana, so then we'll have to wait very long to play this. It might be good enough just to use this for 6, then play this at 5, and then eventually, or in the same turn, even play this. What do you do? Okay, I get a 0/0. When you unlock this room, I actually got a 0/0. That was funny. When you unlock this room, deals damage equal to half of the number of cards in your hand to target creature and opponent controls. Okay. I think we can take some more damage. Red, blue. Very interesting. I'm not sure if I want to play the Ghostly Dancers just yet. I want to trigger it whenever I have it enter the battlefield, so I prefer, as I was going to just play Stay Hidden, Stay Silent and sacrifice it and do the Manifest Dread thing. And I might just play it on the... Okay, well, I think I will play it on the Prowler. So I think we can actually do that, and I don't really care about the Playmate. Could also... No, it's just a cheap trigger for the Ghostly Dancer again. And whatever we manifest dread, we can just block it. Oh, that is annoying. Okay, well, in that case... do I want to be greedy? Am I greedy? I think I am greedy, actually. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. Shuffle, the one is a face down creature. I will do that one, even though I would have loved to draw that one. Now I might actually just jump to prevent any damage or block the Playmate. I will. And next turn I can play the Ghostly Dancers, return Stay Hidden, and then use it on something, and I think we'll have a pretty decent board. I just hope he pops it. Okay. Now that is quite some damage, but I think we will recover. I wonder what he's going to kill. I think the face down card, to be honest. Gets in for more damage this turn. Okay. Can we actually do all of the things? Now if this survives one more turn, we can do a very nice thing again next turn. But I am just going to block the Phantom with the Spirit, I think. But he can give it unblockable, but next turn we can... I mean, this is annoying. He can make this unblockable, then trigger Eerie a few times. But I just hope that he doesn't have anything crazy in his hand anymore. Okay. Does he have something useful? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is nasty. Oh, so close. Well, what are the odds of him having that in his hand? This is just sad. Well, I'm not sure if that was deserved. Maybe I should have kept the piranha fly back. I think I should have. Yeah. Well, learned something. I should have kept the piranha fly back. Definitely just have another blocker and make sure that we got to the next turn. We went 3 and 3, I must say. Somewhat less impressive than I had thought. But I'll take it. Thank you for watching. If you like what I did, then by all means feel free to click some buttons. Do let me know, and especially do let me know if you saw me make any mistakes that I didn't see myself. I wish you a very good day, and I hope to see you next one. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching Dad's Drafts.